Hello there, it's Suzy Walker here, editor at Psychology's Magazine. This week on our Monday Motivator, we're talking about creating a slow hour. This month it's all about being restore your energy. We're talking about that time when you've got your holiday booked, you've got some time off over the summer, and you're looking forward to it and you can't wait, and you kind of collapse in a heap, and then your mind keeps ticking over, you keep going, you're constantly on the go, and you think, oh, I can't relax, and you can feel yourself getting more and more wound up. So what we are suggesting this month is the whole idea of restore your energy is we've asked you to create a slow hour this week. So the Life Leap Club is free to all our subscribers. So if you join us, there are workbooks to download, more information, videos, podcasts for you to listen to, all about how to restore your energy, how to go slow, and how to do all of that. So that's wonderful. But in one of the workbooks we've asked you to do, we're on week 3 this month, and we're doing creating the slow hour. So the idea is just to commit to 1 hour a day this week where you just completely slow down. So if 100, so what speed do you normally travel from 0 to 100 miles an hour? If 0 is, like a slug, and 100 miles is you driving and doing and multitasking, what is your normal average speed that you travel at? So what we're asking you to do is to slow down maybe by 50%. So what would slowing down by 50% look like for you? We've got some people joining us. Hello Casey, how are you today? Good morning, lovely to see you. We have got the law of attraction. What you seek is seeking you. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. That's Albert Einstein. Thank you very much. The law of attraction. So what we're talking about is creating a slow hour. So this week, so 1 hour per day. So if you're, first of all, is to identify what speed you normally travel at. So if you're traveling at multitasking, constantly running around like a mad thing, and that's 100 miles an hour, fantastic. And if you're in bed and you're slug-like, that's 0. So 0 to 100, where are you on that map? You know, with the slow hour, you may want to speed yourself up. If you're slug-like, how can you maybe want to speed up by 50%? So, but really, this broadcast is for people who feel too busy, too overwhelmed, have too much to do, and that's about 50%. So how can you slow down by 50%? What does that look like? What we're focusing on this week is why fast is so important to us. Why do we think traveling at a fast speed works for us? And how can we increase the currency of slow in our lives? So I know, if I meditate and if I take the time to meditate every morning, that taking that time out to slow down allows me to make better decisions for my life. I know that when I'm reacting, when I have too much to do, I can make big decisions that are the wrong thing to do. I can make the wrong decisions. I don't see things. I had an occasion of that last week, where you make a mistake. You don't see something because you're traveling so fast. There's so much coming in left, right. For me, I get 600 emails a day. It's a lot. So for you, what feels too much, and why are we traveling too fast? So the whole piece about slowing down is when you create a slow hour, when you slow down to 50%, what often happens is that you realize why you're going so fast, why you're running so fast. And that is usually because you're running away from your feelings. You're trying to run away from something. So the classic therapy work is being able to be with our feelings no matter whatever they are. So what we're asking you to do is, when you slow down, be it take a yoga class, or you do some meditation, or you literally just sit on the sofa, don't do anything, for 1 hour every day this week, and see what comes up for you. Notice, so sometimes for me, my to-do list is so brutal of I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and I feel exhausted just sitting there listening to all of that. And being able to breathe, do some deep breathing, and to sort of notice it and stop and slow down allows me to get some space from it, to start observing it rather than being in it. Start instead of reacting to something, it's just to start take a step back and to start creating some space around this kind of treadmill that we're on. So I want you to all to very much to focus this week on taking 1 slow hour a day. So I'm just going to say, Heba, thank you very much. I started slowing down a life a few years ago, and since then my life seems to be getting better and better. Thank you very much. That's lovely. So we've got a comment here from Rachel Kennedy. Morning, my slow down is walking the dog before work. I also have a whole slow day on Sunday also. That's really interesting to have a slow day. So what would it be like if you could have a slow day? I think the Sunday used to be the day of rest, and now often it's the day where you can get all your kind of your bits and pieces done, or your big list to do. What would it be like if you really took some time out to do something? So my son's been away this week, so for me it's been absolutely wonderful to just rest and to do things and not have to think about catering for somebody else. I could walk the dog and take out. What are the ways where you can take some time out, slow down, and just experience what that feels like? And what we want to do is increase the currency of slow in your life, to see what that feels like, so that you can see if there is a value to that. There's a lot of value that we see to fast food, fast fashion, but often it's not sustainable, as we see with fast fashion, as we see with fast food. Great now and again, but it's not sustainable. We can't, it will not fill our lives. So this dossier this month is about restoring your energy, about filling up your tanks. It's about being able to live a life that feels good every day versus constantly just on this treadmill. So that's your goal and your homework for this week. If you join the Life Leap Club, there is a lot more podcasts and information and all things. But this week, just spend 1 hour every day pulling back, doing 50% of your normal speed, and see what happens, and see if you get actually more things done. It's just an experiment, the slow experiment. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Lots of love. Have a good week. Bye-bye.